How you doing, guys? It's your boy Fox back in action with another video. And I just want to talk about something real quick on why you're miserable playing Marvel Rivals. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that everyone watching this video is miserable playing Marvel Rivals, because why are you still playing Marvel Rivals? But I do want to say this. If you're someone who feels depressed, sad, and of course miserable playing Marvel Rivals, there's a lot of reasons on why you're miserable playing this game. Because number one, let's just get this out of the way, competitive matches. Competitive matches is the staple to your misery playing this game. Why? Because it's all about the ranks. And if you're not ranking up, you're ranking down. That's just how it is. And if you are ranking down, the happy meter is going low because you feel pretty damn good when you're ranking up. You were gold rank, now you're platinum, now you're diamond, and now you are grandmaster. But guess what? Things are getting a little bit more tough in this game. And now you're not a grandmaster anymore. You're back to diamond, which means you've been losing a lot of your matches. But not just any match, competitive matches. It means you're a bad player. It means you suck. And it also means you're a loser, which is stupid. Honest to God right here. You should not be feeling this way, okay? For me, I play this game just to have fun. It doesn't matter if I'm ranking up and it doesn't matter if I'm ranking down. Honestly, I'd be firing up Marvel Rivals and just go straight into competitive matches. And yeah, I do win my games. Normally, I would warm up, but these days, I just go straight into competitive. It doesn't matter if I win or lose because I'm at the point where quick matches is just too easy. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't mind playing quick matches in Marvel Rivals, but damn, those matches are too easy. Like, seriously. Like, I need a little bit of a challenge when I play these games. So enter competitive matches. Now, you're playing competitive matches and you're doing your part, you're ranking up, and boom, you get this fucking asshole in your team just criticizing you on your gameplay. You might be playing as a healer and you get someone in the chat, or heck, voice chat, just on you. Like, come on, Rocket, freaking heal. What are you doing? Or you're playing as freaking Invisible Woman. What are you doing, Invisible Woman? Where's my heals? And you're doing your part. You're freaking healing the tank, but this freaking Iron Man in the sky is bitching to you on why he's not getting healed too. Number one, there's another healer in the team. And number two, priorities, man. If the tank goes down, the whole team goes down, all right? Because that DPS up there in the sky, or that DPS right next to you, ain't gonna be the one holding down the fort. It's your tanks. So that Hulk right in front of you needs the top priority. The Groot needs top priority when it comes down to being healed. That's just how this is. Maybe this is the only game that you're playing. Like, if you catch yourself playing Marvel Rivals like 5-8 hours a day, and I'm not talking about like 3 times a week, 5 times a week, I'm talking about almost every single day you're playing Marvel Rivals, which to me, I think it's a great thing. You found a game that you love, but at the same time, if you catch yourself being angry and to the point where you want to break your freaking controller or keyboard, then something is not right here, and I think you need a break, honestly. And it's not just with Marvel Rivals. That could be with any game. You could be playing Fortnite, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight, a fighting game like Tekken 8, and the game just gets you angry. And to me, I play Tekken 8 too, not just Marvel Rivals. And back in my noob days, yeah, I will get angry. I want to freaking break the controller, but at the same time, you really need to take a hard look at yourself and ask yourself this: why the fuck am I getting angry in a video game? Why the fuck am I getting angry by some fucking stranger in the voice chat criticizing my gameplay? Last I checked, this isn't a fucking job. I'm not getting paid to play this game, and I'm playing Marvel Rivals to have fun, not to be miserable. So if someone in voice chat is a big staple to your misery in playing Marvel Rivals, the simple solution to this is just mute that motherfucker, honestly. Now, I get it. This is a team game, and in a team game, you need to communicate with your freaking teammates to win. That's just how this is. But at the same time, if this freaking asshole in the voice chat is just gonna do nothing but bitch in the voice chat, why, wow, you all suck, you all suck. And I've had people like that, like legit. I've just had that yesterday. I had someone just complaining in the voice chat, you all suck, you all suck. And then this guy doesn't understand that it's just the first round. Relax, we have another round to turn this game around. And Lord and behold, this guy's not the MVP anymore. He's not. I am. And you don't see me freaking complaining on, oh wow, you guys suck, you guys suck. In fact, the freaking healers are like, nah, don't heal this guy, don't heal this guy. And they're right. Why should the healers heal a fucking complaining, whining dipshit in the voice chat? Number one, that's just fucking negative behavior. And number two, if you heal the complainer, or the toxic person in this case, then you're basically encouraging toxic behavior. If I'm a healer and I got someone freaking complaining about, where's my fucking heals, where's my heals? Well, just like with any Karen, you ain't getting shit. That's just how this works. And also, be nice to your healers, because they're the ones who's putting themselves out there to heal your sorry ass. And all you can do do is get a couple kills. Look, if you're gonna be complaining in this game, then you better be doing damn good of a job as a DPS. It's usually the DPS that be complaining a lot in this game. Not so much on tanks, but definitely a lot of DPS from my experience. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying it's usually people who hard lock DPS that just complain and just spit out negative behavior in the voice chat. But there's other reasons on why you are miserable playing Marvel Rivals, or why you're just feeling like when you play this game. Maybe you're on a big losing streak, and this losing streak sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, losing sucks in this game. Like, after like 2 or 3 losses in a row, it just gets worse and worse. And I can understand that. To be honest, I really do understand. But when you have that zero mentality, like, I don't give a fuck about ranks anymore. If I rank up, cool. If I rank down, who gives a shit? I don't know about you, but ever since I had that mentality playing this game, or any other game for that matter that involves ranks, I do good. I'm chilling. And if someone's freaking complaining, well, guess what? Get muted, because I ain't entertaining negative behavior. All right, we're here to play video games, and we're all here to have fun and work together to get that W. And if you're gonna be a negative Nancy in the voice chat, get muted. I ain't got time for that shit. All of us are busy with school or work, and all we want to do is play Marvel Rivals. The little free time we have in the day, we're trying to play Marvel Rivals and have a little fun. That's all we're here to do. But some people, believe it or not, some people, they love this shit. They love getting on the microphone and just complain and criticize other people's gameplay like it's a full-time job. For those who are working a job, you get enough bullshit by your manager. Why do you need bullshit by a stranger online? You don't need that shit. But keep in mind this, you might be ranking up to the point where you're a Grandmaster or heck, Celestial rank, and these games are getting a lot tougher, and you need to understand that things are getting tougher. You're going higher and higher in the ranks. Maybe people have banned your character. Maybe another person has taken your main, and it's your job to make these adjustments. If someone banned your main, you need to choose another character to get that W. And if that's an issue with you, then that sounds like a you problem, okay? It sucks that people keep taking your main or banning your main, but you gotta make the adjustment, man. You have to make the adjustment to get the W. You cannot be a one-trick pony and expect to win your games, because most likely, if you're someone who's winning a lot in Marvel Rivals, like I'm talking about, like you're winning 5 to 10 games in a row, I don't think you're someone who's gonna be miserable playing Marvel Rivals, because last I checked, winning feels awesome. Winning feels great. Winning is the reason why you keep on playing this game. But I can definitely say this, voice chat in Marvel Rivals is one of the big reasons on why Marvel Rivals is so toxic. Like, this game is so toxic to the point that voice chat alone is its own genre. Yeah, there's Marvel Rivals the game, but voice chat is a whole new beast. Do not be surprised to come across degenerate behavior in the voice chat. People saying the most fucked up, racist, twisted shit in the voice chat. Why? Because it's voice chat. And also, because you're dealing with assholes online. These people know that they will never get away with this kind of negative behavior on the voice chat if they do this in real life, okay? If they do this in real life, they're gonna get their ass kicked, period. So instead of doing this negative behavior in real life, these people do this in Marvel Rivals. Don't get me wrong, games like Fortnite and Call of Duty, you're gonna deal with degenerates all the time. I think that's with any game that has a voice chat. But for some reason, Marvel Rivals, people are so goddamn sensitive. Sometimes I ask people, why are you complaining? Like, relax, man. We're here to have fun. But to the other person, that's not good enough. This stranger doesn't give a shit that you're here to have fun, because if they're not winning, they're not having fun. So losing round 1 equals not having fun? Well, there's your reason why you're miserable playing the game, because you're not winning, which is a shit mentality to go about when you're playing this game. Losing's gonna happen no matter what. Ranking down, that's always gonna happen. In fact, the people that are miserable playing this game, they're obsessed with ranks. In my opinion, I think it's the rank that they're in. The higher the rank, the higher the ego. And once you touch platinum or diamond, you know, fuck that. It's happening in every rank, okay? I remember playing freaking bronze not too long ago, and I already had people just fighting each other on why the healers are not doing the job, or why the DPS is at a negative when it comes down to a kill death ratio. It's just crazy. But you need to understand, guys, is that if you're someone who feels miserable playing Marvel Rivals, really take a hard look at yourself. Like, is this really the game for you? Or maybe there's things that you can prevent from making you feel like shit when you play Marvel Rivals. Like, no one wants to play Marvel Rivals feeling miserable. That's the worst thing you can ever get from any game for that matter. So if you gotta mute the entire voice chat, then do it. If you gotta, just do it, because there's no point playing any game, or in this case Marvel Rivals, if you're gonna feel so miserable to the point where you're gonna let a stranger in voice chat take advantage of you. Why are you gonna let this stranger get the best of you? Why? He's a stranger. By the time this game is done, he's irrelevant. He or she's irrelevant. And the sad thing is, it's mostly the guys that dish out negative behavior in the voice chat. Very rare I come across a woman, or a girl in this case, giving negative behavior, because it's always the fucking guys. Swear to God, it's always the fucking guys that do this shit. I'm sorry that you live in your mom's basement, you don't have a job, and this is your life. I get it, why you're like this. But remember, you as the person on the receiving end, when you deal with a fucking asshole in voice chat, just mute that person. That's it. Just mute that person and just go about playing the game. Or maybe it's not even the person on the voice chat that's causing you misery in this game. Maybe it's because you're not really all that good at the game, and that's okay. There's a lot of characters in this game. Like, you know the basics, you know, when it comes down to being a healer, a tank, or a DPS, you understand that. You're still learning on how to be a great DPS. Maybe you're trying to play as Iron Man and you're not doing good as Iron Man, and all you're good as when it comes down to playing Marvel Rivals is just playing as a healer, and it sucks. And maybe you're the person who's only good as a healer, and it sucks, because I think right here everyone should play all the roles. Do we all want to be good as a DPS? Yeah, absolutely. But there are other roles to choose from. Or maybe, just maybe, you played a couple games and half of those games someone disconnected in the middle of a match. You guys lost round 1, and now the person in your team thinks defeat is inevitable, and because of that he disconnected, screwing over the rest of the team. It sucks, but these things happen, and I hate when this happens, because you're putting your 100% into this match and boom, this stranger just disconnected. Why? I don't know. And alright, that's just one game, right? No, it happens in the next game, and then boom, it happens in the game after that, and it's to the point where you're just de-ranking for nothing. I wish this game has a mode where if someone disconnects in the middle of a match, I just wish the rest of the team doesn't suffer when it comes down to de-ranking. Like, if you de-rank because of someone's disconnection, then you should lose at least half of what you would have originally lost in the game. But at the end of the day, guys, we're all here to have fun playing Marvel Rivals, and most likely you're someone who plays in competitive matches in Marvel Rivals, which is good, you know, you gotta show off those skills. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot more other reasons on why you, or maybe not you, someone you know is miserable playing this game. And look, we're all here to have fun, right? But at the same time, this toxic needs to go fast. And if voice chat is the main reason why you're miserable playing this game, then do the world a favor and mute the voice chat. If you gotta, you gotta. But despite all the toxicity that comes from Marvel Rivals, well, you know me, I'm still gonna be playing Marvel Rivals. I really hope this helped out someone watching this video, because no one should ever feel miserable playing Marvel Rivals.